Hey guys! So as you know, I'm currently a student at UC Davis, and UC Davis is one of the schools that are on the quarter system. So I'm back at home for spring break right now, and every time I go to school to drop off my sister, all of the seniors bombard me with questions about the quarter system. Now I know it's time where you seniors are making your decisions about where you want to go to university. So I thought I'd make this video so you have a better informed decision about what the quarter system is versus the semester system. I've written down some questions that I've been asked the past week, and I'm going to answer them, so let's get started. So the first question, how long is it compared to the semester system? So the semester system is two 15-week grading periods, but the quarter system is three 10-week grading periods. You're like, wait, 3 quarter, how does that work? Well, there's one for fall, winter, spring, and then the summer quarter, but most people take the summer quarter off. So you go to school for 3 10-week periods. Next question, when does it start and end? So, quarter system starts mid to late September, all the way through to Christmas break, like mid-December. Then you have 2 or 3 weeks off for Christmas, depending when in September you start. And then you start back at the beginning of January and go through mid-March. You have a week spring break, and then end of March through mid-June. And then you have like 2.5 months. 2.5 or 3, I think 3 solid months off for summer. So yeah, basically mid to late September through mid-June. Okay, this next question, I did actually get asked yesterday by a girl who's debating between UC Irvine and then a private school in the Bay Area. I thought it was really funny that she asked this, but she did, and she was very concerned about it. She wants to know if on the quarter system I feel like I have enough vacation time and time off. So yes, I do. Like I said, we have like a 3-month summer, and since my high school got out at the end of May, I had all of June, July, August, and then 3 weeks in September off. So the first summer I had a 3.5-month summer vacation. So yeah, all the other months I have either 2.5 months or 3 months off. But yeah, and then we get 2 weeks off for Christmas, like I already said before. But since we started weird, sometimes we'll get 3 weeks off. And then, yeah, in January and February, we had so many Mondays off because of all the, presidents' birthdays and holidays and stuff. And then, yeah, week off for spring break. And I don't know if we have any other holidays spring quarter. I hope so. That would be nice. But, yeah, I definitely feel like I have enough time off. And it's really nice actually having the nice long summer vacation, so you can just take a break and take a breather. Next, how fast does it move? Oh my goodness, it moves so incredibly fast. It's doable, but it's fast. With 10 weeks, you usually start midterms by week 2 or 3, maybe 4. And then depending on your class, okay, the teachers use the term midterm very loosely. I've only had one class, I think, that has actually had one test in the middle and then a final. In my physiology class last quarter, I had 4 midterms and then a final. So honestly, it really depends. Last quarter, my roommate and I started midterms week 2 or 3 and didn't stop taking midterms until it was finals week. But then other months you'll have it, or other quarters you'll have it, where you will just have one midterm and then maybe some quizzes and then a final. But it does move really, really fast. But thankfully they have so much tutoring everywhere available to you. And what's nice about it is if you have a class or a professor that you really don't like, in 10 weeks you are done with them and that subject forever. Is the quarter system hard? Yes, it is hard because it moves very, very fast, but it's doable. You don't have time for procrastinating, which is actually really good. And you learn a lot, and there's still time to have fun. I'm on the cheer squad, so I still have time to do that and go to games and everything. I know some girls who are in sororities. Girls are constantly going out to parties and all that stuff. So yeah, there is still time for fun. You just have to make sure you stay on top of your studies because it does move very fast. Next question, do you take more or less classes on the quarter system than the semester system? Okay, so here's the thing. I think you actually take the same amount. Okay, so on the semester system, for example, you'll take Calculus AB and then Calculus BC. But in the quarter system, since you have 3 chunks, you'll take Calculus A, Calculus B, and then Calculus C. So if you have to take a year of math at a semester system school, it's the same year of math at the quarter system school. So you actually end up taking the same amount. And also, these classes and courses are designed for 10 weeks. They're not trying to fit like a semester's worth of stuff in 10 weeks. Well, some classes kind of are. Like, there were a couple classes where we did go through the entire textbook, but they were such good professors that they taught it in a way where you could understand everything and get it. So don't worry, you're not learning like a year's worth of psychology in like 10 weeks. It's designed that way. Next, how big is a workload? Usually they say to take 15, to average out 15 units per quarter to maintain, I think it's called like graduation expectancy or something like that. But basically they want you to be taking about 45 units a year so that you can get your 180 to graduate at the end. So first quarter I took 15 units, which was a good solid load. It was a lot because I was taking both chemistry and math. So yeah, that was a lot. And then this last quarter, since it was basketball season and I knew I'd be super busy with cheer, I only took 13 units, which I think that was a good amount. It felt good. I had time to get A's in all my classes, and then also to be able to do cheer and rest and work out and like all that stuff still. And then next quarter I'm taking 16, which is about what people take. That's about 4 classes. So yeah, 16 units is good. When you go over 16, people are like, oh my gosh, like why are you taking that many? Like, that's crazy. And then the minimum amount you have to take to get financial aid and be able to live in the dorms and stuff is 12 units. And 12 units is not a lot at all. That's 3 classes. Okay, I took 13 units last quarter. But yeah, that's completely doable, but 15, very doable. 16, I think it's going to be hard, but I think since cheer's ending, I'll be able to do it. So yeah, about 16 units or so is what you should be aiming for. 15 is perfect, but yeah, 16. I'm talking about all these units. Now you probably want to know how many units equal a course. Okay, so it's different. It can be either 3, 4, or 5 units depending on the class. And then if you're taking a freshman seminar, it might be 1 or 2 credits. And what a credit means is how many hours per week does that class meet. So most classes are 4 credit hour classes, and in those classes we'll meet usually 3 times for 50 minutes to an hour, and then another time for 50 minutes for a discussion. So that's where they take like the large, like 600 people classes, and then you break it down into groups, so you're with only like 20 people like learning the stuff in your discussion group, if that makes sense. But yeah, 3, 4, 5. Most of them are 4. The ones that are 5 units are the sciences, like chemistry and bio, all that, because you usually have to take labs with them. So those are 5, and then languages are 5 because you meet every single day for an hour. Most of them are 4, some are 3. And like I was saying, the freshman seminars, those are 1 or 2 credit hour classes. So you meet once a week. There's usually not much homework. The final's usually a take-home final, or like I had to write a short, like 500-word paper for my freshman seminar this last quarter. But it's nice because they're really small classes. The most they can have in them is like 20 students, I think. So it's basically just you get to know everybody and you learn like a fun subject. So I'm way off topic right now, I know, but like last quarter I took problems in youth sports. So it was taught by the swim coach, and so we learned about different coaching techniques and like sports psychology and the way like parents can get involved and the bad ways they've gotten involved, but the positive ways too. So yeah, you just get to like study about a fun subject once a week, and it's not like a lot of work, but it gives you credits. So what was the question? So how many units are in a class? Yeah, usually 4, sometimes 5, unless you take a freshman seminar. So yeah, so next part I'm taking 4 classes, 4 units each. And the number 1 question I get asked about the quarter system is, do you like it? And the answer is yes, I do like it. It does move fast, and it is hard because by the time 10 weeks go by, that's about how long it takes, for me anyway, to get comfortable with my professor, to actually meet my classmates, Yeah, on the second to last class this last quarter in my history class, I looked over at the girl I had been sitting next to the entire quarter and said hi. And we started chatting and we totally hit it off. And I think we're taking one of the same classes next quarter too. But yeah, like the second to last class, I finally talked to her because I'm just so shy. And yeah, it was great. And what's also really nice about it is you don't have to think about school during your breaks. So like, yeah, everyone on Christmas break doesn't have to think about classes next quarter. But then on spring break right now, like I just finished all my classes. I'm about to start new ones next week. All the people in the semester system have to remember everything they've learned already, like to continue until, you know, May or June or whenever their finals are. So it's really nice not having to stress out over breaks. It's also nice because your schedule gets changed up. The first quarter, since I didn't really know the campus, I took the same exact route to class every single day, 5 days a week, and it was awful. I'm so sick of that route now, like I won't take it. So it's nice that every quarter you have different classes, you get to change up like where you walk, like where you bike, all that, and times and everything. So it's nice having like a change in the schedule, and it doesn't take too long to get into a routine. Usually by week 3, that's when my roommate and I like know when we need to get up, when we need to go to bed, all that stuff. So the change is nice. So yeah, personally, I really like the quarter system. I hope this video helped you guys and answered your questions about it. If you have any other questions about quarter system versus semester system, comment them below or message me or something, and I will be happy to tell you what I know about it. And yeah, if you found this video helpful, like give it a thumbs up or comment. Let me know if this was actually helpful or not, or if I should just stick to my cheer videos. But yeah, like good luck guys choosing a college. It's a big decision, and honestly, like don't think about which college has like a better like reputation than the other. Think about which one you are most comfortable at. If you think that 10-week quarters are going to be way too fast for you, like maybe yeah, stick with the semester system. But yeah, I love the 10-week quarter. It is fast, but it's not too fast. Thousands and thousands and thousands of students go through it each year and they survive. So you'll be fine wherever you go. Don't be nervous about college. It's not that big a deal. It's so much better than high school. Like so much better than high school. It's so great. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Good luck making your decisions, and I will see you next time. Bye!